In 2022, HBrown won the Formula 3 Drivers' Championship and now finds himself in Formula 2 for the 2023 season and has been picked up by Toto Wolff as he's been signed on to the Mercedes Junior Driver Programme. But we are going to round the final corner. We've done it! We've won the drivers and the constructors.
Yes, guys, yes!
This is it all. We have done it. Toto Wolff kept his word after our F2 performances. We have signed a contract in Formula 1. We are driving for Williams. But George is getting closer to the Red Bulls. He's going to go to the outside. He's got one Red Bull. He's side by side with Verstappen. He's gone round the outside. George Russell pulls off one of the most brilliant moves I've ever seen from the AI. Both Red Bulls done round the outside of that quick chicane. What a move by the Mercedes. As now Verstappen is coming back, he wants his win back, and Verstappen is going to take George Russell on the final lap. George's big move may come to nothing because Max Verstappen has retaken the lead in the final sector of the Grand Prix. Max Verstappen could win this Grand Prix. He's robbed George Russell, surely, but George has got an excellent exit coming off of the final corner. George is getting closer and closer. It's going to be a photo finish. Who's done it? George Russell's done it on the line. Max Verstappen nearly denies in the win, but George does it on the line, and we're going to come home for points on debut. The great P10. We have mastered the hardest track. We've mastered Monaco. We round the final corner. It's taken us just 4 races, but we can call ourselves a Monaco and Formula 1 race winner. And around lap 4, the rain was really starting to ease off. It was nowhere near as heavy as it was on lap 1. So we are going to risk it and box for a set of the intermediate tyres. There's just a couple of laps for us to hold on here. This could be one of the best strategy calls we've ever made so far in this career mode, but you can see the tyre is screaming out. It's just got to do one more lap and we're on for a podium. As we go into the parabolica, the tyres let go. The tyres let go. We've got a puncture. We're spinning off and into the barrier at the final corner. There was just one single lap to go. The puncture has cost us here as we limp back to the pits. As now at the end of lap 5, this is Magnussen trying to get past us. He's getting closer and closer to the inside of us. He's tapped the back of us. We're going to slam the door. We made contact with him, and now Ricciardo's gone through the track. Daniel Ricciardo's gone through the track. He's looking at the sky, and we're racing for the Grand Prix as his cars are already under the track. As it's also raining here. There's cars everywhere. There's someone going through the air. We've gone through the floor of the track. We're flying everywhere. We're back on the track. We can start going again. The safety car is out. So this is the Red Bull of Sergio Perez boxing for the intermediate tyres. Has he got it bang on? It's slow on the rear left, but all of these are all staying out on the full wet tyres. But I think Perez has got the right decision here. The rain is so much lighter than it was on the opening lap. It is stopping. It's meant to stop completely come the end of the race. We're followed in by the Ferrari of Lewis Hamilton, so we're going to go on to the Inters as well. But Alex Albon is going to take the lead at the Grand Prix because those are still staying out on the wet tyres. Maybe they think they can get the wet tyres to the dry point and completely miss out a pit stop by pitting for intermediates, but that's a strategy that may work in Monaco, but not like a track like this. Maybe we've gone too early on the Inters as Max Verstappen is spun round at the bus stop chicane and now he's watching everyone go through. If there's anyone that could make a mistake in the wet, it wouldn't be Max Verstappen. This though is Alex Albon leading the Grand Prix from Lando Norris. These all stayed out, they didn't box for intermediates, they kept those wet tyres on till the rain stopped. And Lando has cut the championship down big time. He wins the Belgian Grand Prix, redemption from Silverstone, and Alex Albon, our teammate in the Williams, gets on the podium as well, P2. We have dominated this weekend in Monza. Pole led pretty much every lap. Redemption has been restored after last season, and we win for the second time in Formula 1. And lap 16, we're going for it. We don't really have much to lose. We're coming into the pits to try and undercut the Red Bull. We're coming flying down the pit straight. We're ahead of Max, and we're also ahead of George Russell. The undercut has worked, but as we round the final corner, go on to the final lap of this Monaco Grand Prix. Is it going to be a second win for Charles Leclerc, or is it going to be a second win for us in Monaco? One lap to decide it. Through the tunnel we're very close now to the Ferrari. It's all or nothing as we go into the chicane. We've made contact with Leclerc. We have to get the exit here, but we can't get the traction. Leclerc keeps us behind. Leclerc is going to hold on for back-to-back wins in Monaco. But who is going to win this British Grand Prix? The crowd are on their feet as they want a British win. But Max is looking to make it back-to-back. Max goes to the outside. Lando goes to the inside. We're 3 wide on the final lap into Stowe, and we keep them behind. And Lando has got Max for P2 on the final couple of corners. But we are going to round the final corner to win our home Grand Prix. As we are now, there's just 2 laps to go. As we can see the rear tyres now, they are screaming as we try and get out of La Source. Now down towards, it's gone, the rear right tyre is gone, we've got a puncture. It's ended badly once again, and that could not be in a worse place on the longest track on the Formula 1 calendar. It goes out of La Source, the first corner. We've got to do an entire lap on 3 wheels. It's been a horrible day. It was looking so good for 99% of the race, but it ends horribly. We weren't quick enough for the fastest lap, but it's a poor P19. And everything is going according to plan so far for us. P2, as it currently stands, is ours in the championship, and another win this season after Kota as we go onto the strip.
You're pushing too hard, it's causing your gearbox to take increased wear, just be careful.
We need to be careful with the gearbox, but the gearbox is gone. The gearbox is gone on the strip. Our day's over, and we see P2 in the championship disappear from our grasp. It's going to be another mechanical DNF this season, our first since Zandvoort. Our day is over. Our attempt to finish P2 in the drivers is over. But now we get hopefully closer and closer to Alonso. I'm having flashbacks to last season when we got stuck behind him, but we're going to go for the lunge. We're a little bit too far back, but we're going to have him at the inside. But Alonso's made contact. He's hit the barrier. He's out of the race. He's spun us round. He's made contact with us. Now we're dropping like a stone as we try and get the car turned back in the right direction. We've clipped the barrier as well. It's a dramatic start to this Monaco Grand Prix. Going on to the final lap. Flashbacks of last season. We failed last season. Can we get the job done this year? As it's racing to the line, 1 lap to decide the winner. We're right on the back of Sainz as we go flying through the tunnel. We're getting closer and closer. We're going for it down the inside, and we're ahead of Sainz. We've made contact, and the move we couldn't make 12 months ago, we've made this season. But we round the final corner. We're going to win a dramatic Monaco Grand Prix and winning Monaco for a second time. As we go into turn 1, the final lap then, can we hold off Fernando Alonso in the Aston Martin to win here in Spa? Joe has been disqualified from the Grand Prix because he was stuck, but now we've got, can we fend off Alonso here? He's coming for us, we're all over the road trying to break the toe. He's going to go to the outside, we're going to squeeze him, we're going to have the inside line. Is Alonso going to hold it around the outside? We give him the elbow, he has to back out of it. We keep him behind and keep the lead of this Grand Prix, and now he's got one more chance of Alonso going into the bus stop chicane, but he's too far back to do anything, and we are going to round the final corner. It's taken a season longer, but we are going to win the Belgian Grand Prix. It's now lap 5, we're catching the back of Lando Norris now, we're getting closer and closer to him, we're heading towards the Hungarian chicane, we're going to go to the inside, but Lando's going to follow us, we're on the grass, we've just about kept it in a straight line because Lando's got a puncture. But on the final lap of what's been a great season, we have dominated this Grand Prix. The gap is near enough around 30 seconds, and we have done the comeback of the season. We've been so consistent, and we're going to round the final corner to be Formula 1 World Champions. To start the race again, we're racing once more in Monte Carlo, but we've got a poor start, and Leclerc is alongside us, and Leclerc is just about ahead of us. We're going to be side by side as we go up the hill towards the casino. We're not giving up, we need to keep Leclerc behind him for the race win. We've battled him in the past with Leclerc, and we keep Leclerc off around the outside. He backs out of it, and now Lando's up the inside of Leclerc once more. It's just like the opening lap. Looking back now into the hairpin, can Lando hold it round the outside once more? He has the inside line, he's a bit further alongside than he was on lap 1, and now once again he's clipped the wall again. It's copy and paste of what happened on the opening lap of this Grand Prix. Look how slow we are. We've hit the cliff, we've got no grip, everyone's all over the road behind us. It's gone, the rear left tyre has gone. And now we're dropping like a stone. Look, we're being mugged left, right and centre, and we're near enough going to be last. As into the hairpin now. There was no point risking it. We were out of the points. We should have just pitted, but there was a chance we could have got these tyres to the end of the race. As now we head down into, we've spun it that corner as we struggle to get going, and the other one's gone as well. Max has won this race, we nearly put it in the wall, we've dropped it again. Let's just try and get to the pits here and finish off what's been an absolute shocking Sunday for us. As we come into the pits then, to finish in the pits, and stone dead last, and a lap down. But we are ahead here, as we've taken a lot of carb there, and we've dropped it, and we've spun at this spear section. We've nearly been hit by the Ferrari of Lewis Hamilton. We've dropped like a stone. It's an error that we very rarely make, and that has spiced up the championship once more. And now we've managed to stick with him, and we're incredibly close to him here as we go down the strip. We're going to get Leclerc here surely. We're getting closer and closer. We're to DRS line. We've got over it, and the DRS is open, and we've tapped the back of Leclerc. And now we're getting closer and closer to him. We're going to go to the inside, and we're going to take the lead of the Vegas Grand Prix on the final lap of the Grand Prix. We go through the chicane, we come up to the line, and we are going to be a 2-time champion of the world and win the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Thank you for watching this series. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you when F1 25 comes out and we do it all again. Goodbye.